guys, welcome again to the Plot Geek Academy with Plot Geeks. If you've been paying attention, you probably noticed that our clothing hasn't changed and we've recorded a whole bunch of these all at the same time. Good for you. I think you're being very, very observant, and I love it when people are observant. But that's okay, because sometimes we do record things all at once, and today we're recording a The More You Know, and we're going to talk about what is a verified purchase review. So I am here today with my amazing co-host CJ Anaya, and I'm going to throw this right at her and say, not only what is it, but let's start with the where does this thing go? Does this even matter to everybody?
Yes, yes, verified purchase reviews do in fact matter. So, a verified purchase review is when someone has actually downloaded your book, and notice that I didn't necessarily say purchase because sometimes people can get books that are on sale for free if you're doing KDP Select and you set your book for free and have promotional days, people can download that. But it's either purchased or downloaded from Amazon by someone. They read the book, they review it. That's considered a verified purchase review. Okay. This is different to perhaps you sending out advanced reader copies to people yourself and saying, hey, can you read my book and then go on Amazon and leave a review? That would not be a verified purchase review because they did not get it from Amazon. They got it directly from you or through a third party that delivered it to your email. And so because they didn't purchase it or download it from Amazon, they therefore, when they leave a review, it just isn't a verified purchase review. And so Amazon, of course, wants people to purchase from them. So they are going to put a little more weight on a verified purchase review. What do I mean by that, Jana? That it's a little more weighty in terms of Amazon's ecosystem.
Yeah. So really quick, we are talking about Amazon ecosystem. If you are putting a review on Goodreads, if you're putting it on your own blog, if you're putting it in all these other places, nobody cares. And if you ask them what is a verified purchase review, they will look at you and go, huh, what? So this is very specific to Amazon's ecosystem. But because so much marketing is done around Amazon, it's important that you understand what this is and why it matters. So the way that they do it is that when you get a review, you're going to get stars somewhere between 1 and 5. Ratings also fall into the same thing. So it's a rating or a review. It used to only be reviews. Ratings only became a thing about a year ago, and it's 2024 now. So when you get the stars, if you were following it exactly mathematically and you had one star review and 1 5-star review, then you should have an average of 2.5 stars. But we started working the math, we being people who are much smarter than I am, who got onto the back end and kind of took a look at things. And they found out that, gosh, if the 1 star review was a verified review and the 5 star review was not a verified review, then instead of being the mathematical 2.5 average stars, it was actually closer to 2 stars or 1.8 stars. And vice versa, if the 5 star review was verified and the 1 star wasn't, then you might get closer to a 3 star average. So they weight in that average the verified reviews more heavily. Now, here comes the big question that people get into and authors panic over. Does that mean that every review has to be a verified review? Because if you don't have all verified reviews, it's going to ruin your score forever and ever and always. No, please breathe. In with the good air, out with the bad air. The place where it matters the most is in about your first 10 to 15 reviews, because that's when that little bit of weight that they give it, that little thumb on the scale, makes the biggest difference. It's because with the difference between a 2.5 and a 3 or close to a 3 can be a big difference when you're talking about working with a marketing group, when you're trying to get a reader to engage in that kind of thing. It's why review bombing, where people just go and give books a whole bunch of 1 stars because they're being butts about it, can be so damaging in that first period, because you need to get so many verified reviews to try to knock that off, right? And then there's other things you can do about that. Once you're over that hump, it starts to become mathematically unimportant, because even though the verified reviews may have more weight, it's not a big enough multiplier to offset things as your review number goes up and up and up. So as you think about it, yeah, if you've got a chance to be part of a giveaway where you make your book free and people download it through Amazon, encourage them to download it through Amazon. Some people do art copies this way, where they say for the first so many days, I'm going to make it free. Then they send out a notice to their ARC team and say, go get it at this point through Amazon instead of me sending it to you directly or through BookFunnel so that I can get that verified purchase. How stressed you need to be over it? It's really up to you. If that's going to bug you a whole lot, if you really see a problem there, do something about it. But otherwise, that's what it is. That's why it matters. And that's when it's mathematically significant. Anything else you want to add, CJ?
Nope, I think you covered it beautifully.
All right, guys, short, sweet, and to the point today. We'll catch you later. Bye bye now.
Bye, guys.